All right, free kayak. Let's get home so that we can hurry up and completely do the unboxing of this kayak. It is a sweet ride. I've already looked up all the specs and everything about her, and for such a small package, you get a whole lot of boat. Just picking up where I left off on the live stream. Like that's going to be the in-hull access. We'll figure out what we're going to do with that later on. Got some gear tracks that it already comes with. If we buy another transducer, we can possibly put it on over here. We'll think about it. Maybe get a different fish finder. In all honesty, I probably won't. We'll just see what this is going to do. No. Maybe let's just... Can we pull it off? Yeah, we can pull it off. Slide that in. That one on that side. And now let's just put it on. All right, that was simple enough. Now, hi Princess. Put the PDL drive. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the bar that we got to use right there. Try to center it. Looks straight enough. Wow, that was pretty simple. I thought it was going to be a lot harder than what that was. Setup wasn't that hard at all. Well, it's not really my first problem, but my Hobie cart does not line up with the scuppers. Well, it should be light enough, small enough for me to carry for right now.
Does it turn?
Yeah, this is the turning thingy. This over here is, you push it like this.
So that's easier
Yeah,
than the
and then
Hobie.
turn it.
That's also easier. Because you don't have to move your thumb, you just move this little ball.
No, and look. This little thing goes straight up. Uh-oh. Hold it straight. See? That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice rudder deployment system. Yeah, just like that. Protected.
Like
Short kayak. It is so short. Look, I mean, it's right here at the end of our little rack.
When are you going to try it out?
I want to go today, but I don't know if it's a good idea. We're here at Seabrook. Got quite a few fishermen out, and what we need to do is hurry up and launch. The winds, if you can't hear it through the mic, they are high, but what better way to test this thing out on its maiden voyage than high winds, right? See how she's gonna do. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, you see his fins moving and gills. Look at that. Nice flatty. What you got under that? What's under him?
Spec.
Nice
16-inch spec.
There you go. That's the perfect
That's
eating
18.
size right there. Dang. What'd you get them off of?
Live shrimp.
Live shrimp.
Everybody, I got mullet, I got shrimp, I got gulp. Everybody been here all day. Biting off, fishing with everything.
And you're the only one
They want
catching.
that live shrimp. They got
Look
some
at
sand
that.
trout.
Okay. Sand trout. I bet they want that right there.
That's what they're here
Shoot.
for.
Nice. What's your name? What's your name?
I'm Troy Owens, by the way.
Troy Owens.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I'm here chasing
I'm
rays.
Mark.
They here chasing flounder, but somehow
Yeah.
I ended up with a flounder.
You end up with what they want,
I
huh?
don't fish flounder till next month,
Okay.
but apparently they're in here.
Yeah. I just had a real quick minute, so I'm gonna go out there and see what I can get by that marsh grass. All right.
I used to wait.
Good on you.
All right, good luck.
Yeah. All right, let's carry this girl. I don't really want to suitcase her. Not too bad though. It's almost like carrying my son's little Hobie Sport. That's what I could try to compare it to. Here we go. Maiden Voyage. and off we go. I sit really high up on this seat, so that's going to take some definite getting used to, being really high up. I'm not complaining about it, it's just kind of high up. And that is locked. Let's deploy the rudder. That was very simple. We're gonna have to adjust the seat up a little bit. I'm 5'7", and I'm gonna be a number 1, 2, looks like a number 3. This is a little bit odd compared to the Hobie Mirage drive. I'm not used to this circular pedaling motion. So what I'm worried about is if I run aground with the prop, I'm curious if this thing is going to like pop up on its own. Just for the heck of it, we'll see if I can pedal with it just like that. Yeah, it seems like I can. Impressed. Okay, so let's just see. Well, I mean, I can't see how fast I'm going because I don't have a Lowrance, but going fast enough. Having this little trucker ball right here, like the trucker style ball steering, that's pretty good. So what are we gonna do today? Being that this was completely unplanned, we're gonna hit the marsh grass right over here. Oh, I thought that was a bite. That is a bite. First fish. Did not take long at all. This guy has got some muscle. It's a little chicken. I was hoping it was gonna be a flatty. What a way to break in the new boat. A nice red. Way better than the way I broke in the Hobie Outback, the 2019 one. I broke that one in with a darn gaff top. This guy, beautiful. 3 dot on one side, 1, 2 on the other. Give me 5, bro. All right, I guess not. Wow, very easy to stand up in. Just use the pedal as a grab point, pull myself right up, and it's very stable. Got a little bit of wind coming at me, but still stable. I mean, the water's calm for the most part. You see this right here. There's a little bit of ripple on the top. Easy to sit down since the seat is really high. I don't know what that is. Like, seriously, I don't. Tried to set the hook twice. I felt a thump. Could be a darn crab. I mean, I honestly don't know. But it's definitely a thump. I waited to see if I could feel anything. The line didn't want to move anywhere. It's got to be a crab, huh? That's my guess. All I know is that my rod can't take too many hits like that from the lure. I try to set the hook one of these times, it's gonna just shatter on me. There's the thump again. Oh, got him that time. Oh, that's what it was. Little flatty. You ain't no crab. Give me a second, buddy. Look at that, the first flatty. Yes. Man, we're working on a slam on this new kayak. All right, no rod holder. Set it right there. Genius. We're gonna see if this guy's a keeper or not. I'm gonna say he's 13 inches. Oh, look at that. 14 1/4 inches. First keeper flatty. I didn't bring a stringer. I don't know what we're gonna do without a stringer. Oh, you know, we'll get some fishing line. I've got some 15-pound test. That should work. There we go, right there at the mouth. That's a perfect spot for a flounder or any other fish for that matter, to ambush all the minnows coming out of there, getting swept out. There's a thump. We got him. Oh, this guy is a little bit smaller than the other one. Look at that beautiful little flounder making his way in. All right, little fella. Got a little bit of water coming down, so I'm gonna have to put the mic away inside the dry box, and we'll just use the GoPro audio. It's gonna really stink because, let's just face it, GoPro audio always stinks. Let's say first fishing attempt out here on the water. It was good. I don't want to start saying all kinds of things right now that I may take back later on once I'm able to put a few more hours on the water with this new kayak, but all indications are pointing towards it being a really nice fishing platform for its price point. I think this is very doable in comparison to the alternative of what's out there. This kayak has a pedal drive. It is $2,000 and it is loaded with all types of fishing features to kind of keep some of that green inside your pocket. And yeah, if you take a look at it, you're gonna have 2 flush mount rod holders right behind you. You've got 2 recessed gear tracks right up in front of you, and then you've got dry pod storage on the PDL drive itself, and then also underneath the seat I've got a few things up inside the PDL dry pod right now, and this thing is just loaded. I love the paddle clip because unlike some of the other ones that I'm used to, this one actually holds that paddle steady. The wind was not able to blow it around. Its handling in the water, we were 15-mile-an-hour winds, pretty much sustained, but I'm pretty sheltered right now. The water chop it did really well. It was really not much hull slap going on. The PDL drive, it is kind of grindy, so I don't know, maybe with a little bit more like wear time, it might get smooth, but it's not a deal breaker. It's not any type of reason to steer clear of this kayak. The rudder, I absolutely love the way it deploys and it retracts. It is genius design. It's super easy, does not hurt the hands. You don't got to strain like a grape ape. The rudder control, if you like super easy rudder movements, well, you've got that. It's got a tension knob on it so that if the rudder, because of the wind, is not staying its course, well, you got that tension knob, tighten it down, and then you have a stiff rudder like some of the other kayaks. My Hobie is like that, very stiff rudder, but it holds its position. So you've got the best of both worlds with this thing right here. I was able to control my drift today, and it took probably about the first hour to get used to using the PDL drive, because I'm like, after fishing with the Hobie for nearly 10 years, that Mirage drive has basically ruined me. I'm a creature of habit, and I kept wanting to flutter in order to control my drift, but I could not do that. So the pedaling motion is a bit different. The one thing that I will say is awesome about having the propeller style drive, you have instant reverse. You don't have to reach forward and pull the little what do you call it, the reverse like knob or whatever you want to call that little lanyard, and then to go forward again you got to pull the forward lanyard. There's none of that. It's just instant. However, when you're going in reverse, it does not go that fast. So on a Mirage drive, that's the only thing I've got to compare it to. On the Mirage drive, it has full power going in reverse. Why would you want to do that? I don't know. I don't really go full power, because the minute you try to turn that rudder, you're gonna like end up flying out your kayak. So overall, first trip, great success. Was able to land fish. Got one keeper that's gonna go home with me. a nice flatty. Had a great time on the kayak. It's super stable. Was standing up with the wind blowing and it didn't phase me not once. So the first trip is in the books and it was a good one, a successful one. All right, so if you enjoyed the video, click that thumbs up. There will be a lot more content coming your way in this new kayak, and if you are interested in seeing some more, then click that subscribe button. And until next time, tight lines everyone.